Where's my okay, calm.
She's so happy.
No. Sit. Sit.
That's so cute.
On this very, very special lunch. It's not that our seniors don't have lunch every day. They are looked after very well by the government of the day. The government sets aside $1 million to look after the 3 homes that we have. And we have staff from the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Social Welfare that look after the affairs of our senior citizens in the 3 residential homes funded by the government, and of course very much supported by a lot of charitable organizations and a lot of individuals who believe in this good cause. So first of all, let me thank all those who continuously support these three homes. And now that the homes come under the Ministry of Women, Children and Social Welfare, the Ministry of Health also has a part to play because our personnel are involved in looking after the welfare of our senior citizens. At the moment, Samambula, I believe, has 58 senior citizens, men and women included. The men are housed in the other section next to the health center, and the women are housed here. What you see is not all the residents. Some of them are very sick, some of them are bedridden. And I've always advocated for the fact that our seniors need to be within their own homes with their families, regardless of what the situation and circumstances are. And every year, wherever I am, I make sure we visit, not only during Christmas, whether it's Mother's Day, whether it's Diwali, we come together and celebrate with them. Because one of the things I realized that our seniors need is that love and comfort that they get from their own families. Unfortunately, their families are, God knows where they are, I don't know where they are. In the previous ministry, we tried to reunite them with their families. Unfortunately, we were not successful. A few of them really took their family back home, okay? And some of them, I don't know where they are, whether they support or not, I don't know. But out again on this festive occasion, on this blessed festival of Christmas, where the core message is sharing and caring and loving each other. So if there is still hope out there for our seniors, I would urge family members, children, parents, cousins, brothers and sisters to take time out. To take time out and not only visit them, but rethink as to where you want your loved ones to be. I'm sure there are somebody's mother's here, there's somebody's father's here, somebody's sister, somebody's brother, or somebody's child is here. And we find out that in many cases it's when they are mentally challenged. Okay, we have a lot of people who are mentally challenged here, but they are looked after by the staff of the home and the health center. Now the same care can be given within the 4 walls of the home. I've always said that they deserve to sit at the same table and eat with the family members. They deserve to sit and watch TV with their children. They deserve to be shown the love and care that they have given to the children when they were young. I mean, another fact of life is that we all are going to age. We are all going to age physically, mentally. We are going to age one day. And my wish and prayers are that this festive season we start thinking in a more positive note and take that step towards restoring that morality where we give due respect to those citizens in our homes, okay? Regardless of the situation. There should be no excuse. And of course there are hundreds of or thousands of families out there who still have their elderly parents within their own homes, whether they are mentally challenged or whether they are physically weak. So many families. And I would like to thank those families for setting that good example of keeping the seniors within their own homes. And I don't think so in Fiji we need to build more senior citizen homes. That's my view. And I think any right-thinking citizen would agree with me that we should not actually encourage building of more institutions like senior citizens home, because that will actually allow people to push their seniors into aged care home facilities. So the right thing for us to do this festive season and the coming new year is to hope that we change the mindset of those families out there whose seniors are within our residential home. And there are more than 100 or so in the 3 homes if we combine. And they're happy here. I can say that. They are looked after well. And the only thing that they probably want is the love and care and affection of their own blood, own sons and daughters and own brothers and sisters. So let us hope this festive season brings in some good sense and prevails goodwill and a more sincere gesture from the families out there to ensure that we allow them to age with dignity and pass away from this world with much love, care. Of course, everybody is going to pass away. You and I will age and pass away. But the fact is that one thing, when I talk to them, one thing that bites them is the loneliness. And every time when I come here, I tell them, please don't cry. You are looked after well. I mean, imagine if you are within your home and you are neglected. So here, they get the love and affection from the caregivers, okay? From the communities, from the corporate bodies that come in. But again, it should not only be Christmas or Diwali or New Year's where we come together. We need to encourage our children to come and talk to them. And these are grandmothers, our grandfathers. So if you can encourage our children to spend some spare time with them, talk to them, probably play with them if they can. I mean, they might have a lot of desires too. So I'm sure we'll be able to provide them with more comfort and peace of mind if we're all to work together. So staff, thank you very much. There's an anonymous donor for today's lunch. It's not from my side, it's from somebody who wants to be anonymous. So I'd like to thank him and his organization for that. And of course, all the other corporate bodies who have come this festive season, who have contributed in cash and kind, brought gifts to our seniors. I'd like to thank them on behalf of the government and on behalf of the residents as well. We'd like to thank everybody who's taken their time out this busy festive season. And with these words, I mean, thank you very much once again. I know they're hungry, they want to eat. So let's serve the lunch or whatever program we have. And some of them might not know why we're here, but it's Christmas, right? Yes? Baradin. Christmas and New Year's. Nani? Cinta na? Hampi cinta. Cinta welfare. Okay. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you. And Merry Christmas to everyone.